Now, on Youth Day this past Wednesday, Soweto-born real estate agent and businessman TT Mbha organised a golfing tournament at the Soweto Country Club, but it was cancelled due to attacks on foreign nationals and protests in parts of Soweto. Not deterred, Mbha is now organising the TT Mbha Golf Caddy Day. That will be held at the club on Monday. And if you don't know the golfing lingo, a caddy is the person who carries the players' bag and clubs. They often also give valuable advice and support. To discuss, we're joined by social entrepreneur TT Mbha. Thank you for being with us, Mr. Mbha. So tell us about the Caddy Day on Monday, and this is meant to be about the youth and creating jobs and employment. So how will it help?
Good evening to you and the viewers. So after what happened on the 16th of June, we made a decision to continue and create a Caddy Golf Day, which is something pretty new, because we had promised that they were going to get paid to work and caddy for the business leaders and celebrities that were invited on June 16th, and wanted to make sure that we stick to that promise. So they will come and play on Monday and get paid what they were going to get paid on the 16th. And we are looking for those caddies in and around Soweto that are between the ages of 18 and 35 to come through and register at the Soweto Country Club for this opportunity to come and play on the day, but also get paid as our way of keeping our promise.
Okay, so they'll get paid, but they won't be doing the work this time. They'll be playing some golf.
They will be the players this time. They are the stars of the day. And for us, it's a beautiful narrative of turning something that was negative into a positive for these caddies, because this is their livelihood. This is what they do for a living. So giving them an opportunity to be pampered on the day, become the stars on the day, and actually create a memory that can be an event that will be annual.
Will it go ahead this time? Are you convinced, given that the last day, the golfing day, was cancelled?
Yes, it will. I just had a meeting with the community leadership as well of Pimville Zone 5. We had a meeting with the golf club. We also had a meeting with the caddies. So all the issues that were tabled were addressed, and everyone is looking forward to Monday, because it will create employment to all these 72 caddies that will be playing on the day.
Just explain what happened on Youth Day. So there were protests that caused the golf day to be cancelled. Were those aimed at the tournament, or just because there were protests in the vicinity, it all had to be cancelled?
Yeah, so the protest had nothing to do with the tournament. It was residents who are complaining about the power outages in their particular area, which is Pimville Zone 5. Their frustrations are quite understandable. Most of these families haven't had electricity for months and weeks. And as a result, they were frustrated with the process and decided to loot. So we had a meeting with them earlier this afternoon with the leadership, and we got to the bottom of the situation. So it wasn't really a sabotage against the golf day itself, but more so against the outages that have been happening too frequently for acceptance.
So, but because the main golfing event was cancelled, are you out of pocket? That again was about Youth Day and about empowering the youth and about creating jobs. So what will not happen that maybe could have happened?
Well, unfortunately, there was an opportunity for a lot of township entrepreneurs to come and exhibit their businesses on the day. And hopefully those business people and celebrities are going to support them financially and buy some of their products. And that won't happen because the golf day didn't happen. And that's a sad part for me, is the fact that these entrepreneurs had a beautiful opportunity to be exposed to such business leaders and entrepreneurs and celebrities on the day. But we're trying to save the day as best as we can by creating this Caddy Golf Day for the caddies to at least get something that they can take back home and feed their families.
On Wednesday, we were looking at the history. So it's 45 years since 1976, since the Soweto uprising, since young people rose up against the apartheid education system and then had to confront apartheid police. But now there's also another history here, the history of the country club. So I understand this is the only sort of green golf, full golf club in a township in South Africa. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. It's the only 18-hole course in a township in South Africa.
And tell us about the history and the support it receives amongst Sowetans right now. So if you're an avid golfer in the township, do you go and play at the country club, or do you aspire to go to the prestigious clubs outside? How does it work?
Well, golfers have got a choice in terms of which country club they can play at. But people like myself who are from the township are trying to promote a lot of golfers to come and play at the Soweto Country Club because it's got all the facilities that any other golf club can offer. The greens are well manicured, they are well maintained. It's a great cause, and for us, it's about bringing the economy back into the township. It's our fiduciary responsibility as Sowetans, as people from different townships and gassies, to support this country club because it is, like I said earlier, the only 18-hole course in any township around South Africa.
Yeah. So it's not just about going to retail shops in townships, playing golf, doing your hobby in a township. That's part of building the township economy.
Absolutely, because by you playing, you are paying green fees that are going to take care of the staff that is employed at the country club. You're also contributing by hiring a caddy who will make something for their family on the day. So it's got a ripple effect on the entire economy of the township, and it's important that we can urge a lot of golfers to support the Soweto Country Club because it does have all the facilities, and there's nothing wrong with going back to the township. It's safe now. We've managed to have those meetings with the community leaders and the country club and the caddies. So I'm trying to also kill that myth that it's not safe to play in Soweto. What happened on the 16th of June will never happen again. The community has promised us that will never happen again, and we move forward.
All right, final question. So if the caddies are playing golf on Monday, who will be carrying their bags?
Very good question. So most of them will actually carry their own bags. They're used to it because they play golf every Monday amongst each other. The only difference about this particular Monday is that they're actually going to get paid. So they prefer to carry their own bags because that's what they're used to anyway.
All right, thank you very much, social entrepreneur TT Mbha. Let's recap tonight.